This is Gary Kay, and we're here at the Alamo E4 AV Tour in Meadowlands, New Jersey, beautiful New Jersey, and I'm here with Daryl Seese. Daryl Seese is an account manager at LG, and you're showing some of the coolest stuff here. Everybody is stopping by your booth because you have the only 4K display here, I think, right now, at least one this size.
I think so. I mean, what you're looking at is our current 84-inch 4K or UHD display, and you're right, Gary, it's a true showstopper.
Yeah, so that's 4K resolution, which basically means you can put four 1080p images in a stacked, right, in a square.
4 times the pixel count. I mean, most people are familiar with 1080p or Blu-ray resolution. This is simply 4 times that pixel count. So the benefit of that, especially on a large display like this 84-inch, you can get much closer to that display and not see any loss in picture quality.
Right, and as long as the content is 4K, then you're going to see, you know, actually looks staggering. It almost looks three-dimensional. I think one of the things I mentioned in my keynote this morning is how I think that 4K could show us a resurgence in 3D because you can do glasses-free 3D with it, and it looks really good. I don't know if you've seen that on 4K yet, but your images here are all 2D images from moving murals, which has some amazing content.
Right, and I think you're right about the content. I mean, we need to see what's going to develop there, but content is king, just as it was when DVD rolled out and Blu-ray and everything else. So the panel's ready to go, the technology's ready to go, and now we're trying to just see what's going to happen on the content side.
So right now, this is 84 inches, and from what I read about it, you've got two versions. You have a high brightness version and a sort of standard brightness version, right? Am I missing that?
Exactly right. We start at 350 nit brightness, and then this goes to 500 nit. And this also will allow portrait mode as well as landscape. So 2 different flavors.
And what's the price range? I know it starts around 20 grand.
Yeah, the version you're seeing here is about 20 grand MSRP, and the other one's slightly less than that, around 5,000 less.
So he has a deal going today that if you can actually carry this out with one arm, you can have it. So if you can, it's 100 and some pounds, right?
Great idea. 164. We can almost do it.
It's a good deal. So if you can carry this under one arm, you can walk out with this 4K if you're willing to come over here right now. But hey, you're also showing 4K in a different way over here, right? I mean, you're showing this is a monitor wall application showing 4 1080p images, so it's basically 4K, but it's in a video wall.
Well, the content, you're right, is 4K. However, this isn't a 4K display.
Right. So it's 4 1080p displays, which makes a 4K display, right?
So it's 447-inch, high brightness, very narrow bezel design, but it's just another way of demonstrating what you can do or what can be done in the 4K world.
So this is, so that's 84 inches. What is this, about 92 inches?
Let's see, this would be 47, so this would be 94.
94 inches, so 94 inches. Since this is 20 grand, how much is this?
This, depending on how you configure it and which version, would probably be somewhere around 15.
Right, so it's obviously less expensive, but of course you have the where you have the seams where you're putting the images together, the mullion. So you sort of have 2 choices here. I mean, certainly, eventually everybody's going to want, you know, I mean, I'd love to have I would take my 106-inch Sony front screen projector and replace it with a flat screen 4K.
Exactly.
But the problem is I'm not sure the wall could handle the weight. I'd have to really think about how I'm going to hang this. But that's but certainly that's the future. And I don't know, Sarah, if you can walk around the side of it. It's not very thick. I mean, the thing's only about 2 inches, maybe?
Yeah, it's actually about 3 inches total in depth. Weight-wise, we're at about 160 pounds. So you actually can manage that on a wall with standard studying application. So since it's LED technology, we're able to manage that weight very efficiently as well as manage the energy consumption. So all around, it's a top performer.
And is it edge lit or is it direct backlit?
Edge lit.
Edge lit display. So if you want to know more information, the best place to go to find out is lgelectronics.com.
lgsolutions.com.
Okay, lgsolutions.com. So again, lgsolutions.com. This is Gary Kay. Again, we're at the Alamo E4 AV Tour. We're going to head on to the next booth.